Hi, everyone. I'm so excited. I'm with the train crew. I'm just so happy to sit down with them and talk about their amazing careers. So, hi, ladies.
Hi. Hey, Roni.
Please, why don't you introduce yourself and tell me a little about yourself and what you do?
Hi, I'm Laura Rothrock. I'm the president of the Long Island City Partnership, and fashion and style is a big part of who I am and makes me feel confident in both my personal and professional life.
Hi, I'm Tracey Frisch. I'm Associate General Counsel at a nonprofit that's focused on conflict resolution. And I'm also Executive Director of my company's foundation. Clothes help me feel confident if I'm wearing something that is comfortable and that I feel good in. And it can really be a game changer in terms of giving me the confidence to perform in a good big meeting or run the meeting or give a big presentation.
Hi, I'm Jodi Patkin. I am the Chief Marketing and Communications Officer at the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. And clothes make you feel put together and confident and the vibe for the occasion, whether it's a meeting or a donor event. In my case, the outfit helps.
I'm Leah Sanzari. I'm a partner at Orrick Harrington. I am a structured finance attorney, also known as asset-backed securities. I've been at Orrick for 25 years. And I love General.
I love how you girls, ladies, encourage one another so much. And, that even if it's, we're having small banter, but it's nice. It's words of encouragement. And I think that speaks volumes to the relationship you have and also just, how women can lift each other up. I'd love to hear your backstory. I'd love to hear how you guys know each other and how you've been there for one another throughout each other's careers and just a little bit of the nuance between your friendships.
So we all started commuting together about 5 years ago before COVID. Always just kind of on the same trains, would see each other in the morning on the platform and be so happy to see each other and just sit together. And we were drawn to each other and, organically we formed this collaborative group that would just speak about our lives, whether it be the challenges of motherhood, working motherhood, commuting, working motherhood, our professional challenges. We just became this natural support system for one another. I think this is something that women do very well. I honestly think it goes back in our DNA to form these communities and try to lift each other up. Mm-hmm. And we started doing that very organically.
From minute one, we all lifted each other up, and then COVID hit. And all of a sudden, we all had to stay home. Mm-hmm. And we didn't know what any of us were doing. So we started our little text chain called Train Gals.
Oh, it is really called Train Gals.
It is really Train Gals. And then we literally survived COVID together, navigating it, understanding it. It was just an entire thing. And this was our group. We had each other's support and backs and questions. And from that point forward, we've been Train Gals that if I walk in a room and one of them is there, then I have a safe place.
And it's true.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
It's very.
And I think, a big part of being a working mom is sort of being brought in so many different directions. So I think one thing I always appreciate about this group is sort of the camaraderie where it's we're in this together, we're all trying to do 1,000 things at once, maybe dropping the ball at times, but that's okay. And I think sort of we all give each other sort of that reassurance, and that reaffirmation that you're doing a great job, which is nice to hear.
Celebrating each other's wins and being there when it's not amazing. Mm-hmm. As Sarah mentioned, we've all navigated in the last 5-6 years, different job changes, different life stages, new family members, maybe different commute times. Mm-hmm. But you always come back here. And I think some really amazing examples. Leah brought us all together for my organization's gala this year, the Breast Cancer Research Foundation Gala, which was incredible to not only be there together to further an incredible mission, but to just support one another. And I think whether it has been store opening that looks gorgeous and amazing that we know Sarah rocked incredibly. There have been some recent promotions in the group. It's really nice because naturally, I think at our age and stage, you're with the parents parents of your kids' grade or people in your same network and circles. And we have disparate careers and different fields. And most of us don't have kids of overlapping ages. We do. And we also live next door to each other and are wearing matching outfits. So we're working on it. But, it's rare to have that, right? Because you're so busy all the time that you often can see what's in front of you and what you need to get done. So to create that space and have that support system is just so invaluable.
I'll just add to that too, you know, commuting can be really rough. There's a reason why people hate commuting. And most people on the train just have their headphones in. You know, they're looking down at their phone. They don't want to talk to anyone, which I used to be one of those people. I was like, please don't let me see anyone. I don't want to talk to anyone because in the morning people are grumpy and, you know, you're going to work. But actually, it was Tracey who first introduced me to Leah, and then I met Sarah, and Jodi and I lived next door, so we knew each other, and we all kind of came together. And it's so nice to have this set time. Like now we coordinate and text each other, which train are you taking? Because it kind of sets us up for our day. Because we're going to work naturally comes up in the conversation, and we share notes. And even though we work in different industries and have different types of jobs, a lot of the same experiences apply across different industries. And so I can say, you know, I'm going through this. Has anyone experienced something similar? And chances are they have. And so it's made something that's kind of a drag, like commuting, into something that I look forward to.
There's nothing but support and lifting up other women here. And I've been blessed with through my career, having women lifting women. And I would just reiterate how special that is and wonderful. And I actually think, I don't believe the queen bee thing. I think it's actually much less prominent than, I actually think women uplift women. And this crew certainly does. And I think your brand does.
Thank you.
And when, you know, you see, you know, just the fact that if you can put someone in their career in some beautiful piece that makes them walk into the room with more confidence, it's a game changer. So kudos to you guys.
Thank you. Thank you. I mean, I think you guys are all amazing in your own right. But I love how the synergy between all of you together, lifting each other, everyone up. And I think it's important for women as they go through their careers and their life stages that they do find other women that lift them up. And as I do think it's really important to have that support system. And you never know where you're going to find them. It might be on the train.
And it makes things more fun. Right, gals?
But it's true, like, because, yeah, it's really easy to go down in like a book or in your phone and kind of just like block out. But it's kind of interesting when you just like let other people in, you get a lot out of it. So it's really nice. Yeah. Thank you. Sarah, do you want to talk a little bit about your role and fashion for you? We didn't touch on that.
Our fashion guru.
I didn't expect this.
Yes. Hello.
You are a train gal.
I am a trend gal. I mean, well, apparently I'm the trendsetter for the train. No.
You are.
Fashion obviously plays a different role in my life than it does in some others since I work in the industry. I don't think that makes it more or less important. I think I would say exactly the same things that everyone else is saying about how, you know, wearing the right piece sets you up for a certain kind of day, and it can be empowering. It can give you confidence in a situation where you feel almost a little imposter syndrome. I find that like when I'm branching out into something new or something risky, you know, if I put on something that looks the part, very Elle Woods, very legally. If I put on something that looks the part, I can do something different. And I feel like this goes way back in my history. I mean, I think we're all from different places as well. When I first moved here from Kansas, I was definitely on a different fashion plane than most of the New Yorkers around me. I know a lot of very fashionable Kansans, by the way, but that was just where I was at that moment. And I think that was part of what I learned. I was like, no, I'm a New Yorker now, and I like this, and I want to be this. And what's the easiest way to immediately change, you know, who I am on the outside, because I don't want to change who I am on the inside. But how can I reflect who I am on the inside and still fit in New York? And it was this great puzzle that I think I enjoyed solving so much. I just didn't stop solving it, and I love solving it for others. So
You do. So you're the problem solver. You're the fashion solver.
Yes, she is the fashion.
call me in a tight spot, lady.
There are many a text of Sarah, can I? Sarah, what should I?
Yeah, that's true.
I love that.
Or in-person moments where she'll just like style you. Like we were at a cocktail party the other day and I had like something tied in the center and she's like, no, let's just tie that on the side.
Oh, I like that.
I forgot about that.
And she's got a heart of gold.
I also have to say, I'm sitting amongst a group of very fashionable ladies, like in their own right. You know, they figure it out. You guys are just my people. We do it.
Get it done.
We get it done.
We do get it done.
Oh, you know, I bet there are a lot of ladies out there riding the commuter train, bored out of their minds, and maybe, hesitant to, like Laura was, to find the lady next to them and get the early morning effort to say hello and work problems out together. But I mean, it's obviously been very uplifting for all of us. So I would encourage other ladies to,
Find your crew.
find your crew, say
Find your
hello,
crew.
and maybe it will be, blossom into something.
Are there any obstacles that you had to overcome in your career?
Yeah, I mean, I think probably the biggest obstacle is, we're all moms on this couch and my kids are in elementary school now, but when they were first born and maternity leave, there's a moment of like, how am I going to continue at the same level and the same pace while also being a mom? And you start to question, especially if, going through everything that you've gone to make it that far on the corporate ladder or nonprofit or whatever sector you're in, government, and then do I need to take a step back? Is that going to hurt my career long term? So I've definitely had those thoughts. I think we can all probably relate to that.
So how do you feel fashion has played a role in like certain meetings that you go to or like big kind of like moments?
Yeah, I think what you're wearing definitely affects how you feel about yourself and your confidence level. So I think that, if I feel like I look great, then I'm going to do great. So I really think it does give me a confidence boost in terms of what I'm wearing and how I'm feeling about what I'm wearing.
Love that. Well, I agree 100%. Well, thank you, ladies. This was amazing. I'm sure maybe inspired some women out there to, band together,
Top.
wear some pink, wear some color. Cheers to women empowerment.